Good morning everyone and welcome to Vlogmas day 16. We only have 2 rows of advent calendar left. We've done 3 already. Lulu just went in her bed. I was wondering if she was gonna go in there because she's been lying on the carpeted area pretty much the whole morning. So I was like, oh, she doesn't like her bed, but now she's in it. Oh no, she just left. She's going under the table where Truffle used to lie. All right, let's see what we have. She went back to her bed. Okay, I'm gonna stop the commentary and check out the tea. Can't read that. Oh, Energizer. This is an herbal infusion. It's a refreshing and energizing blend of herbs. A great pick-me-up throughout the day that doesn't give you the jitters. Actually, it does have caffeine in it, I think, because it has yerba mate. Ingredients sound really good. Apple cubes. Apple is very common in these infusions. I remember one year when I had the David's Tea advent calendar, all the herbal infusions had apple as a base. This one does as well. It's also got lemongrass, lemon balm, spearmint, yerba mate green, ginger, cardamom, turmeric root, lemon myrtle, pepper, and calendula. That actually sounds really good. It's time to taste the tea. Energizer. It does smell very, maybe it's the spearmint. It does give me a little boost when I smell it, and the yerba mate does have caffeine in it. Apparently it is more than tea but less than coffee. I think it was pretty low on the ingredient list though. Normally I'm not a huge fan of spearmint. This one's all right. There's a flavor that is not quite my favorite, but I'm not sure what it is. I do like the spearmint notes. I like the lemon. It could be the turmeric that I'm tasting that has a little bit of that like earthiness to it. I normally do like turmeric. That's why it's such a beautiful golden yellow, is because of the turmeric. My friend introduced me to a golden milk that is delicious that's mostly turmeric, but maybe the turmeric mixed with the other stuff is throwing me off a little bit because there's like a little bit of a savoriness to it that I feel doesn't really fit in very nicely. Weather is really nice so far. I'm just gonna pop over to the grocery store and buy some romaine lettuce because I'm feeling like salad with the rest of our pasta tonight. It's day 20 of the AeroGarden experiment, and I am going to harvest some of the basil for our pasta dinner. This is the last of our pasta. 3 days. I think I'm gonna pinch off this part here. Yay. It's starting to smell really good. The basil in particular smells excellent. And I think I can do this little piece here. Just pinch that off. Here is the last of the pasta with the grated Parmesan. I also squeezed some lemon on top and added a little bit of basil. And then I made a side salad. Romaine lettuce, a bunch of other stuff, and a little red wine vinaigrette. Lulu and Hubby opening the chocolate. Lulu slept in her bed a lot today. She must be okay with it. Oh, she doesn't like that. Ooh. Strawberry and original milk chocolate. Yummy! Hubby's gonna taste the tea now.
Oh, it smells very lemony. Is it?
Yeah, there's lots of lemony things in it.
something I would drink for a cold or something.
Oh yeah? You like it?
Yeah, it's like lemony minty or something.
Yeah. Spearmint and lemon.
I need it.
It's got yerba mate in it. I was okay with this one. My least favorite out of the bunch so far. It's supposed to be Energizer tea, but I am very low energy. It did not work. I'm like extra low energy today. Hubby and I are gonna open the Squish advent calendar together today. He said he felt lonely opening it last night by himself. Oh, it's so light now. Today is day 16. 16.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm to find it myself. I don't want to open up with you anymore.
Oh. Oh, this is a new one. I don't think I've ever had this.
They're sour bears.
This is avocado dreaming.
Cali inspired gummy bears in a pop of avocado, lemon, and watermelon flavors. These are vegan. Ooh, do you have a green one?
Yeah.
It'd be sad if it had no green one.
Green.
I had a green one first too. I only one green though. Oh well. Interesting. Tastes limey. Must be like avocado and lime flavor. It's good. I like it. I like that one. Sour, but not too sour. Let's try the watermelon.
Yeah, watermelon.
Lemon. Yay.
Like all of them.
Tastes like lemon drops candies.
I have one green, one yellow.
I have watermelon and yellow. I'm still feeling pretty low energy, but I am going to have my chocolate. Hubby also brought home a couple of Ferrero Rochers. So I'm gonna have 3 chocolates tonight, and maybe this will give me a little bit more of a sugar boost. So I'll have more energy when I talk to my friend tonight. Good morning, everyone. It is Vlogmas day 17 and I'm feeling a lot better today. Yesterday's low energy really caught me by surprise. I expect it from time to time, usually when I'm on my period, but it just hit me in the afternoon and I was just so lethargic, both mentally and physically. I think the chat with my friend helped a lot. We had a shorter chat. It was like around an hour and a half. But that made me feel at least like mentally and emotionally more energized. I was still pretty physically tired, so I just lay on the couch after. I went to bed early. I got my usual like average amount of sleep and quality of sleep, but I am feeling a lot more energy today compared to yesterday, although I'm still not like up here like I usually am, especially during the time that's like right before the holidays. I'm usually like very excited and very energized, but today I'm probably like here. Yesterday I was here. Okay, let's open up the bag. Honeybush Orange. Did we have a honeybush the last time we did the Tea House Advent Calendar? I think we may have. And oddly enough, I don't really remember anything about it. Honeybush, rooibos, orange peels, calendula petals, and natural flavor. This is a caffeine-free herbal infusion, so I will save this for the evening and hubby and I can taste the tea together. It's been a while since we've done that. So I am going to, I think I'm going to steep the Tea Pigs Darjeeling Earl Grey again. Hey, CN Tower! It looks like it's on my shoulder. Today is going to be a busy day in terms of paid work. So I think it's going to be a barbecue chicken and tater tots with a salad kind of night. I really like the salad I made yesterday. I had bought arugula, but I forgot to put it in there. So it was just like romaine lettuce plus like a little vinaigrette. But the vinaigrette was with red wine vinegar, and I haven't had red wine vinegar in my pantry for ages. So that was a really nice, tasty treat. AeroGarden Day 21 update. It has been 3 weeks. The Thai basil is growing very, very nicely. Hubby is officially off for the holidays.
Oh, goody.
Oh, goody. I am finished my dinner. Hubby's still eating. It went as planned, sort of. So I got the chicken, but it wasn't ready when I got there. So I just kind of loitered in the store for a bit. I walked up and down the aisles and it was ready within like a few minutes. When I was in the grocery store and looking around, I came across this, which looked really good. Caramel wafers. It looks like they're from Scotland. I love trying treats from different countries. I'm gonna try the tea now as well. So this is the Honeybush Orange. It's been a customer favorite for many years. Beautiful orange flavor, subtle sweetness of honeybush. It smells very orangey. Did you try yours already? Oh, you drank yours already. You like it? I like this. This doesn't have any sort of like orange medicine taste. It's nice. It's really orangey, really flavorful. I think I can taste the rooibos. I don't know what honeybush tastes like, but it's the first ingredient, so I'm assuming that flavor is coming through. But yeah, there's a really nice like natural sweetness to it. I was thinking when I was steeping this that there's been a lot of orange in the Tea House Advent Calendar, and I wasn't sure if I was kind of like at my limit of orangey flavors with tea, but I really like this one. Do you like this one compared to the other orange ones, or they're all kind of the same?
This one's different. Tastes different. This one's good, I think.
I really like this one. I think I would buy this one. This is probably my favorite orange one that we've tried. I'm going to have a bite of this wafer just to see how it is. It reminds me of like a coffee crisp, the way it looks, like a smaller coffee crisp.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Taste again? Coffee crisp? Yeah.
It doesn't taste like coffee crisp.
Oh.
Texture's not like it at all. It's interesting. The flavor is really nice, very sweet and caramelly. The texture, I can't say it's my favorite texture for wafers. It's a very kind of like sticky texture. I like it though. I would buy these again. Here we go. Day 17 chocolates. I think we're into all the repeats now. Oh, these are the sea salt ones. Orange?
I think so.
Orange!
Ooh!
What is it? Coke
Matcha.
bottles? Oh, matcha alligators. I'm gonna have this right now. You're not gonna have it yet?
Not yet.
So here is the alligator. It does taste like matcha.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Lightly. Mm. It tastes like matcha, like some kind of fruit. I'm gonna have my chocolates off camera. Next year, if we do the Lindt again, I might do like a flavor a day, because that way we can taste together every day rather than having two and then like I've tasted these on camera already, so I'm not going to eat them on camera. It is 5:20, so it is officially the end of the workday. I am all done with one of my part-time jobs. The project management job is in the books until next year. Next week, I'm just going to be checking email at the writing studio once a day in the morning and finishing up a few tasks before we break for the holidays. Over the past few months, as I was getting into the swing of things with my two jobs, I was noticing that I had so many tasks and like so many things to remember that I couldn't write them all down. I certainly couldn't fit everything into here. So I started using stickies on my Mac, but that just wasn't good because I was like typing in a lot of stuff like dates. I would type in dates, and stickies also don't sync between computers. That caused a lot of issues and a lot of rework because I'm not always in front of the computer where I had the majority of my stickies. So I'd have to like copy and paste into an email or take a photo of it. It was not me at my most efficient. So I started looking up like different tools online, and there were several that like a lot of people use. I can't remember what they're called now, but they're like essentially project management apps. I didn't like those. They were just like more than I wanted. I wanted something very simple, essentially a to-do list. So I eventually found one. I implemented it, I think it was around October. Yeah, it was around September or October that I implemented it. And for a while, I was using both systems. I was using the online system as well as my paper planner, which I always keep beside me. But I was finding that the more I used that system and the more I got used to it, I didn't need the paper planner anymore. So now I use it for a different purpose, which I'll talk about later. But I only use this app now, and it's awesome because it's online. I can access it from any computer. I just like sign into my account. It also syncs with your phone and with your other devices. It's amazing. I love it. It's called TickTick. And essentially, I started using it as a to-do list at first. You can categorize all your to-do lists. So I have things like home, creativity, I have my two jobs, and then I have like shopping lists and ideas for like recipes I want to make or restaurants I want to go to. And then I've got like a whole section on my creative projects. And then I have a travel section for like notes. When I was planning our little getaway to Niagara, because I did start planning that before we canceled it, I put in a lot of notes there. It's just like a great system. I'm really, really, really enjoying this, and it's keeping me very on track, but it's not overwhelming. I found that the sticky note system was very overwhelming because I could see all of my tasks just like laid out on the note. But with this, I keep it on today's tasks. Then all I see is what I need to get done today, and I can move stuff around. If I'm feeling really lethargic like I was yesterday, I moved a lot of tasks to today. I don't really look at the next day's tasks unless I have a bit of energy, I have time. Then I might look ahead and see like, can I get anything done today to free up some time tomorrow? And I've been using Google Calendars so much. I have all of the Google Calendars that I manage for the writing studio. That's essentially the calendars for like every team member, myself, of course, the studio overall. We have like a couple of calendars for that. So I got so comfortable with it that I started implementing some of the things into my project management job as well as my personal calendars. So now I've got this myriad of calendars that I've like consolidated together in TickTick as well, because besides being a good to-do list system, it's also a fantastic calendar system. So now I can reference my calendar on my phone. I still have a number of items for the rest of the day, but they're like really quick and easy items. They're fun things. I've done all of my work tasks already. And then you can toggle over to the calendar, and I usually look at 3 days at a time, but mainly I focus on today's events. And you can see all of the different colors for like the different things. So green is essentially my calendar. Orange is hubby's work calendar. Then I have blue, which is for my project management job, and purple is for the writing studio. I've also integrated my product calendar, but it doesn't show up on my phone. It just shows up on like Google Calendars, so not on TickTick. I don't migrate that over because it's like really easy to customize. You can migrate certain calendars over that you want to see, but other calendars that are less important, that don't really impact your day, you can hide the view for those. And it just works out so well for me. I love this system. I feel like I get a lot more done because everything is so organized, and I don't have to like busy my mind to try to remember stuff for my paid jobs and also the things I want to do in my daily life, because I can just jot it down, get it out of my head. I love stuff that helps with efficiency and productivity. I know those aren't the end all and be all of life, like rest is important, connection is important, but it feels so good to find like a little efficiency hack or a productivity hack, and this tool has like done wonders for my state of mind. So I also wanted to mention before, because I know this is a really long segment, but before I sign off for the day, I wanted to mention that I'm still using these sheets that I printed out. These are the sheets that I printed out last year during Vlogmas, I believe, or maybe even before Vlogmas. So these are my annual planner pages, as some of you may know. And I basically use this as a personal calendar because I found I was using this less and less with the online system that I had developed in September, October. I started using the rest of the sheets for the year as a gratitude practice. So now what I do is at the end of the day, I will pretty much take up this entire space and write down the answers to 2 questions. And the questions that I ask myself are, what do you want to remember from today? So that was part of my 2021 annual goals. I want to write down a daily remembrance, and I've done that throughout the year. But then when I was working on my book, I realized that I have a really messed up relationship with work. I think I've made quite a bit of progress, but still have a long way to go just with like my visceral gut reactions to stuff. Even though I enjoy my jobs now, I enjoy the people that I work with, I still get a lot of gut reactions that I think come up as a result of my unhappiness from before. That's something that I think about a lot, that I'm like really trying to work on. So the second part of my question, or the second question I ask myself every day, besides the what do you want to remember from today, I ask myself, what are you excited to work on tomorrow? And I use the word work very intentionally. And I'm trying to shift my definition of work from just paid work to be more all-encompassing. So I'm looking at my creative work as work. I'm looking at housework as work. I'm looking at like fun planning stuff as work. I'm really trying to bring all of these other components into work, so I have a more expansive definition than just like my paid jobs. That is a little taste of where my focus is right now, and a little bit of, I guess, a sneak peek into what I'm hoping to work on in 2022. That's also the reason I won't be doing planner pages this year. I won't be setting up a new set of planner pages. I was thinking about it. I was thinking of doing something similar to this, but maybe changing the layout so it would just be a lot of room to write. But then I started thinking, you know what, I still have this bullet journal that is pretty much empty. I've only filled in this much of it. The rest is empty, so why not just use this for my gratitude practice next year? Right now I use this for moon planning. I use this for a little bit of work on my book, but I've still got so much of the journal. So I am going to use this as my gratitude journal as well. So this will be moon planning and gratitude. In 2022, I'm going to keep the same question. This question has been working out so well for me because it's a dose of gratitude And then I also have excitement for the next day. So it's kind of like the best of both worlds. All right. Oh, that was long. My mouth is dry. I'm gonna cut out quite a bit of this, but I've been going on for like 23 minutes now. Pretty much nonstop. I am going to sign off for the evening. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for day 18 and beyond. Bye.